Hi, I'm Linda Bruds of Sweet Alternatives in Natick, Massachusetts. I've been in pastry arts for 11 years, and I opened Sweet Alternatives about 5 years ago. I called the company Sweet Alternatives because I wanted to offer clients in the Boston area unique cakes in terms of flavor and design. When I worked as a pastry chef, my goal was to take an ingredient and work it in a way so it brought out its best flavor and combined it with other flavors so that it was a little different than what other restaurants were offering. I found when I worked in bakeries and when I worked in cake design that the goal was to create something very beautiful on the outside. So I wanted to make sure customers got what they wanted both on the inside and the outside. A couple had come to me and they had met at the Liberty Bell and had an important date there. And so they wanted a cake for their rehearsal dinner that was in the shape of the Liberty Bell. They also had a limited budget. So when I first designed the cake, I said to them, look, I think the yolk is going to have to sit against the bell instead of apart from it, as it really is, because that's going to be easier to construct. But as I thought through the construction, I realized it would be just as simple to keep the yolk separated from the bell just as it is in the real Liberty Bell. And I was able to do that for them. Another fun cake was a bar mitzvah cake for a young man who was very much into the theater. And he was a great client to work with. He knew exactly what he wanted. He showed me all the plays he was in and wanted them all incorporated into the cake. So we were able to figure out how to do that for him, and he was just thrilled. It came out really well, and it was a lot of fun to do. I once got a request from an event planner for an Eiffel Tower cake that was due the next day. A girl was having a birthday party, and she needed a cake to look like the Eiffel Tower, to be very pink, to have some poodles on it, and to be very fun and girly. So I only had a few hours to bake that cake and create it and set it up for delivery the next day, and it really turned out wonderfully. And a few people have ordered the same cake since. I draw my inspiration from a variety of different items. Sometimes it's wrapping paper or fabric. When I'm talking to a client, I'm very interested in seeing, say, an invitation or knowing their color scheme, even sometimes looking at what they're wearing or to show them pictures of various cakes to see what they're drawn to. That helps me know their style. Of course, all cakes are drawn for clients so they can review it and make some changes so they know what they're going to get. I'm looking forward to competing because I want to test my skills, my knowledge, and my experience against other cake decorators to see what judges have to say about my work and even to see how the public responds to the cakes that I create. I find that by competing in this way, it pushes my limits and it helps me learn even more about what I can achieve and how to apply my skills. I appreciate the opportunity in being considered for the Cake Challenge, and thank you for your time. Hi, I'm Linda Bruds of Sweet Alternatives, and that's my droid. To test my skills and experience and knowledge against other cake decorators, and to see what judges have to say about my cakes, and to even see how the general public
Just do it.